it's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If so, you can subscribe. The button is always down below. Post beauty, lifestyle, panning, and more. And in today's video, I'm doing like a little Christmas Eve get ready with me, like a little look for Christmas Eve. Filming this before Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas Eve to everyone who celebrates. If not, happy holidays. This look is perfect for holidays, whatever you celebrate. It's perfect for them all, and stuff. But yeah, I don't want to blab on too much, so let's just get right in. Okay, so let's get to the makeup. I have a lot of stuff that I just got out of my Ipsy Advent Calendar, the 12-day one, and I was really impressed. If you want to see me unbox it, my raw, real reactions, go head over to my TikTok. I will have all those videos over there. They will be up by now. Well, at least parts 1 through, I would say, like probably like 8 will be up there by now, or at least 1 through 7, because I just filmed 1 through 7 right now. Anyways, moving on. So we're gonna use a lot of that stuff, which I'm super excited about. And yeah, so let's get to it. I will mention also, by the way, that I've already obviously prepped my skin. So moisturizer, I used the Pure Skin moisturizer from e.l.f. It's been my favorite from e.l.f. Skin. And then I used my Rare Beauty primer, which I've been working on in a project. And then I also used the Tula Skincare face filter primer, which will also now be in a project by the time this video went up, that will have been in my most recent panning update for one of my projects. You'll see. I don't want to give too much away, but that will have been in that video. Okay, so I just want to share some of the stuff. So the first thing we got, so one of the things I got, okay, so I do want to share some of the stuff. So one of the things I got in that box was the Seraphine Botanicals Apricot Lip Serum. This is so weird because it's literally in almost like a rollerball looking thing, and you just put it on your lips and it like hydrates them. It's like the weirdest thing ever, but it feels really nice because it's kind of cold because the box was sitting outside. I don't know. It's a very weird product to me. And then I got this highlight from About Face in the shade Shaken and Stripped. I have another one of these that I got in a Glam Bag Eggs a really long time ago. That's in the shade Fight or Flight. So yeah, but I want to put some of this on. It's like a golden color, and I'm just gonna put some of this onto my skin. I know I probably shouldn't be touching that to my face, but you know, we're living on the edge today. And I want this to be under foundation, so I'm just gonna put it all over, mostly on like my cheeks, chin, just so we can put it under foundation. I really need to, by the way, wash my makeup brushes. It's been a hot minute, and I'm not trying to be like bad about that, but I literally haven't washed them, given them a good bath in a while. So I think after I film this, or at some point today, I'm gonna do that. I'm really excited about all this stuff. Oh no, my battery is flashing at me. Why? Okay, so I'm gonna go change the battery, but I just put this on as like a little glow. Look at us. Look at us glow. I'm gonna go change my battery in my camera real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we back. We good. Battery's full and stuff. Okay, so I don't know what I want to do for my foundation yet, but look at the glow we already got going. And then I'm also going to use my Halo liquid filter. It's just my favorite. I use it not every day, but I use it a lot of days, especially when I film and stuff. And usually when I do get ready me's, which I love doing, do kind of my filming makeup. So I literally, most of the time, I will just splat this all over my face. That was such a weird way to explain that. But I love this. And one of my favorite brushes recently, which I need to wash all my brushes like I mentioned, is the e.l.f. Domed stipple brush. I wasn't sure if I would like this because some stipple brushes, the hairs get all over your face, but this one is so good. I absolutely am obsessed with it and stuff, so I like to use all of that to kind of just stipple all over my face. I honestly might even get a second one of these just because of how much I love it. Just and stuff. And honestly, the Halo Glow, I don't like it as foundation, but my face be looking good today. I've just been having good like skincare days recently, so that's just where I'm at with that and stuff. And I know I use this maybe in one of my last videos, but I've been obsessed with my Kosas foundation. It's been my favorite thing to use recently, so I'm gonna use that. It just makes my skin look so good. It's like basically a foundation that has added skincare into it, which I'm always 100% here for and stuff. It's just so nice and stuff, so I like using this. It just makes my skin look so smooth, so glowy, so fresh, and I love it. I will be doing a skincare routine in early 2023, just because my skin has been thriving in 2022. Like finally, my skin is thriving, and stuff. Like I went through a phase after, like if you didn't know, I did do Accutane. I have so many videos of that on my channel, but I did do that in 2017, 2018, mostly 2018. And stuff. I started November 2017, that's why I said it like that. And I don't know, my skin went through a period after that was all out of my system. But my skin is, I don't know what it is, but this year my skin has been thriving. So that makes me just so happy and stuff. I'm gonna apply a little bit more because I feel like I need it on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna stipple this on there, stuff. But look at how fresh my skin looks. I love it. It's like my fave. I just wish she wasn't $45, but I will pay the $45 because it's such a good foundation. It really is such a nice one. And if I could find a dupe, I would. And then I just got the, and then yesterday, the Rare Beauty eye corrector that just came out, well, it technically hasn't come out yet. It technically hasn't come out. They just released it one day, so people could get it before it actually comes out in stores and online, which comes out the 26th, I believe, the day after Christmas. But I had to snag it, and I love it. Like, I've only used it a few times, but I love it. And I actually did like a little TikTok first impressions on it, which I'm probably gonna try and have up before this. If not, she's coming. If not, it'll be coming soon. But yeah, I'm just gonna take my stipple brush and then I'm going to stipple that. And then I've been into my Kosas concealer again because I don't know, I didn't use it for a bit just because nothing was coming out, so I took the stopper out. And if you ever want a product out of something and you feel like you're getting nothing, but you know there's more in there, you know there's more in there even if you don't know it, if that makes sense. Like, there's gotta be more product. You just take the stopper out, super easy. I usually use a pair of scissors and I just take it out. You can use pliers too, or tweezers, but I've ruined pairs of tweezers from doing that, so definitely you can bend your tweezers. That's why I don't recommend that, but I use scissors and it's worked well for me. You just want anything that you know isn't gonna easily break, which scissors do over time, but I'm like, if I run a pair of scissors and then it's like not good for a bit, that's fine by me. I'm gonna use my sponge, but I'm gonna use this e.l.f. spray to wet it. I don't think it works as well. Like, the sponge definitely doesn't expand as much. That's okay. Just want it to be like slightly damp. We're gonna blend out our cream. Just kind of go all over the face with that. Nose, on the nose, around the mouth area, around there. Look at her. We looking so great today. I don't know what to say about it. So before I do any powders, I'm going to take this contour stick from Trestique, which I just got in the box, and I'm going to use this. I've never used, that's a lie. I've used stuff from Trestique, but I've never used this, is what I mean. And I'm just going to use this. I like the color for my skin tone. It's always tricky. I'm applying this kind of weird, but trust the process. And I do a little bit under my lip, and that's what I do for mine. I'm really excited to try that. What brush I'm gonna use? I guess I'll just use my normal brush. That looks so good. It really does. I'm gonna go around the nose now. Don't ask why I applied it like that, but I did. Around the nose, and kind of I went up, which actually it doesn't look bad. I just want like warmth to my face, which is basically what this is doing. I don't like hard contour. That's what I call it. Like, I don't really try that hard with it. So I really just make sure to blend it and blend under the lip. I should have used a smaller brush. I just love how it makes my face look when I do that. So that's why I always do it. And I'm gonna use my Anastasia powder. This, you know, I have like been working with whatever's in the cap for the longest time, because literally one day I tapped a little bit out and too much came out. So I've been literally working with whatever's on the top, basically. And of course, when I was just about to set my face, my card had to fill up. This is why I need to get like a secondary memory card. Even though mine has like 100 gigabytes on it, I was always like, or not, yeah, I think it's a 128 gigabyte memory card, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, like, filming does take up storage. Anyways, as I was saying, of course it fills up as that. So I'm setting my Anastasia powder. I think I explained that, and stuff. I'm just gonna set lightly. Definitely not gonna do like a heavy set. I do want to put a little bit more on my eyelids though. I always like doing that just for priming aspects, to set primer for eyeshadow, that stuff, even though I don't always end up using a physical eyeshadow primer anyways. But I'm just gonna lightly set my face. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it, just because I don't want to. And I always do like my blush and stuff like that later. I guess now what I'll do is I will prime the eyes. They're still a little bit tacky, so I do want to do a little bit of primer, so I'm just gonna use this Rare Beauty one. I'll try to link the products I use, or not, maybe not link, but list them down below. Try my best. I know I didn't for my last. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't. I'll try. But you can always ask me like what I used anyways. So, I don't know what palette I want to use today. I might use the one I've been using for like all of my looks recently. I'm not really sure. I also have like indie brand shadows that I've been using here and there. I don't know. I kind of have an idea of the look I want to do in my head, but I'm not sure like if I'm going to do that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna use my Maneater palette. I've been obsessed with this the last couple of months. You guys have seen my favorites. If you haven't, go ahead and watch that video, because I explained all that sort of in that video, like how much I love this freaking palette. We're gonna take the shades Playful and Charming, and I probably should zoom you guys in so you can see. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to just put this on my eyelids to set, give it a base a little bit, which I love. So I'm gonna do that. Even go in the inner quarter a little bit. I just really want to make sure everything's like set and looking good. And I'm gonna take my Morphe brush. I've debated on getting a new one of these because I've had this one for like 2-3 years. I think it's time. But I'm taking this shade Lust, which is that one, and I'm going to go into my crease with that. Just, you know, just like this. Not really neat. Actually, not really neat at all. It is the 20th when I'm filming this, and I haven't quite finished Christmas shopping. I just need to pick up a few small things. So I think I'm gonna do that today and stuff. Because if I don't do it today, I'm not gonna do it at all, is kind of the thing. Since we're getting so close, it's so weird that Christmas is so close. Because in my brain, I feel like I haven't done any of the Christmassy things. Like I haven't I watched one Christmas movie and stuff. It's called Something New. Wow, I'll put it on the screen. It's a really good one. I think you should definitely check it out if you haven't watched it. It's such a good Christmas movie, but I haven't done that. I haven't even watched the Christmas classics, which I'm like, what the heck is wrong with me? Like, it's just been, it's a little busy. Such a busy time of year, so that's my excuse, I guess. That's my excuse, I guess. The shade Sundown is really speaking to me today, so I think I'm gonna use that one. I'm definitely just gonna pack that on there. pack it on my brush, make sure it's real saturated. And then I'm just going to take some like spray, like setting spray, to intensify that shadow. It just foils it, which is my favorite thing about eyeshadows, is being able to like foil them. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, I'm gonna apply this to my lid and kind of have an idea of what I also want to do with the lid. This is very holiday-esque look. Like, just imagine this with a red lip. I'm not gonna do a red lip, but if you wanted to, you could. I'm just gonna apply this to my eyes like so, and it's She Beauty. Probably one of my favorite shades in the palette, by the way. And I'm really gonna tap it to intensify. Okay, so this is what the eyes are looking like right now. And I finally found the thing I was looking for. And I was about to be so sad, and I was about to be like, I'm sure I'll find it after this video, let alone it was in my drawer the whole time. So this is the e.l.f. glitter, and She's So Cold, and it's such a pretty shade. I have used this on as a topper before, which is, this is my whole vision, is I want to do like a topper and stuff. When you put it on other shades though, it kind of comes off, so it's kind of annoying. Like, the color you're putting it on top of comes off, is what I meant to say. And I'm just going to use that as a topper to kind of like make it like frosty, slightly, I don't know, like tones down the that other color, gives it like a glossy look, which I'm obsessed with. I love it. So yeah, it kind of frosts it down a little bit, kind of tones it down a little bit, which I love. It just gives it like a whole new vibe. I'm gonna actually put a little bit more on this side. And I'm actually gonna take the brush and I'm just going to use that. But yeah, it doesn't make it quite glossy. It gives the eyes like a glossy look, which I think is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Super pretty. Like, it doesn't tone it down that much, but it's just, it's pretty. What can you say about that? And I'm gonna put a little bit in my inner corners for like a highlight effect. I'm gonna blend it out with this brush because I'm gonna wash all my brushes today. That's gonna be the goal. I don't want it down that far though. Whoopsies! But yeah, it's super, super pretty. Okay, zooming out just a tiny bit, and I'm really excited about this next project. I was shook that I got this in my Ipsy advent calendar, but this is from Natasha Denona. Oh my god. This is the Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek Duo. And this is what the shades look like. You have that red color, it's like a pink cranberry color, and then we have that, like, I don't even know what you would call that color, like a champagne. It's not really peachy, but like a champagne golden color. I'm super excited to use both of these. So I'm going to take my putty blush brush and dip into that blush, which I'm super excited to use. I've never used any Natasha Denona blushes, so I'm very excited. It's actually kind of muted, which I wouldn't expect. Like, it's not too muted, but I definitely had to dip in a little bit with this one. It's so pretty though. It's so pretty. Then I'm gonna put it on this side. It's a really pretty blush for sure. Super pretty. I love how it looks in the cheeks though. Super pretty. I was so shook. I was. And now I'm gonna go into the highlight. So it's a cream and then like a powder. Even though the powder does feel a little bit creamy too, but it is a powder. And I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks. I'm gonna try and go like this because it hits the sun better. And then I'm also gonna kind of blend that over that shade we put in the inner corners. I love it. Absolutely obsessed. And I'm gonna go down my nose, just the usual highlighting places. I just wanna really make sure I'm glowing. I love a good glow, especially like right now. And that's kind of the vibe I'm always going for, a good glow. And I love it. That was so nice. Like, I'm obsessed. My lipstick has kind of like, or my lip product has worn off, so I'm gonna use the Seraphine again. the lip oil thing. This is such a weird product. It's not super hydrating, but I just have like really dry lips, so I'm very picky of what I use. So then I'm going to use this Context Nude Balm. It's like it's exactly how it sounds. It's just like a nude like lip balm. That's super pretty. I'm definitely going for more of a muted nude look for my lips today, because we definitely have the bright with the cheek, and then we have the just very glam eye. And then I'm going to take this gloss. This is also from About Face. It's the Lip Lock Lip Gloss in Angel on Fire. And this is just a super pretty gloss. Look at that. Look at that. And then for my mascara, I'm going to take my Milk Makeup one. I've been using this one a lot. This is the Rise mascara. It's been like my go-to recently. I have so many open mascaras though. It's bad. It's a bad habit to have. So I'm just going to apply that like so. It really does give you like a falsy effect to the eyes. And then I just have to do brows, which fun fact, I didn't do my brows yesterday. Sometimes I forget and I just don't do them, but I do like to brush them up. I just use my e.l.f. Wow Brow. It's been my favorite recently. It like fills them in and it just makes them look good. So I can't really complain. I just use any tinted brow gel, but it has to be one that has like a short brush, because I hate ones that have like super long brushes. It's just not my personal like preference. It's not my personal preference, but what a difference. What a difference just a little bit of gel makes for your brows. For sure. But yeah, this is the look. I'm obsessed with how it turned out. I love the blush today, the highlight. I love just the full look together. It's so pretty. It's honestly very holiday-esque. Very pretty. I love it. I love how like everything just goes very well together. I definitely would, a super nude lip would also look good with this, but I want to go more like simple for sure. And stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me holiday look for Christmas Eve. Did please give a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know, what is your favorite like look for the holidays? What do you like to go for? And that kind of stuff. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me. And I just have lots of coming. I definitely am kind of feeling very inspired for next year's early 2023 videos for sure. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the final day of 12 Days of Christmas tomorrow. Bye!